Today, we're talking about something that we're deeply grateful for. You.
It's you, Y-O-U. And if you're wondering, how do you know anything about me? Stay tuned for this minisode all about you.
We're talking leadership this week, and one of the organizations we are so proud to be at the helm of is the Neuroencoding Institute.
We got to co-found the Neuroencoding Institute alongside Dr. Joseph McClendon III, amazing world-renowned neuropsychologist and incredible mentor and teacher. If you're at all interested in learning more about what the Neuroencoding Institute does and what it can do for you, please visit neuroencoding.com.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Fenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Fenix Productions.
Here's something that we know about you. If you are on a podcast like this, you are likely invested in bettering yourself.
And we want to celebrate that alongside you because you probably don't celebrate yourself enough. So this episode on this day is all about you and the magnificent being that you are and how grateful we are for you.
Look, nothing in this world happens without the power of collaboration and community. And we know that we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. If there weren't people tuning in on the other side of these episodes, why even create a podcast? So we're so grateful for those of you who tune in, for our regulars and our new folks who are here. We are just so grateful for you. We know that you come to this podcast. We know that you come to any piece of growth and learning that you do with your hopes, with your dreams and your ambitions. And the fact that you trust us with your time is a huge gratitude for us.
Another thing that we know about you is that you're part of our family. We're real life sisters and you are real life invited to the siblinghood. As you've heard us say before, no takesies, backsies, terms and conditions do apply. There are no returns or exchanges available. All of that aside.
See you at Vegetarian Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. See you at Thanksgiving. We are so grateful that you're part of our human family and our shared family. And we just love the fact that you do trust us with your time and that you are willing to invest in yourself and grow.
Now, one of the things that Shyla and I often find ourselves doing is giving people encouragement. Be this high-level business folks who come to us and say, can I do it? Or our associates and employees who come to us and say the same thing. So in an act of gratitude to you, we want to just give you a message of encouragement and tell you that whatever it is that is on your heart to do in this world, you can do it. You have got this. One of my favorite quotes that I've heard this year is that God does not call the qualified, God qualifies the called. And if you have a calling on your heart, then we have a reason to be grateful for you because that calling is likely here to serve the world. And from a couple of sisters who know a thing or two about getting out there and serving, you've got this and the world needs your gift.
I love that quote. That is so good. Kay went into preacher mode there. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. The other thing we know about you is that you likely don't give yourself enough praise. And so I'm glad that we get to shift into encouragement mode here and tell you that you are a wonderfully designed human being. You have been so successful. We don't even have to know you personally to know that you can look back at your life and see countless examples of you stepping up, stepping in, and stepping out to make a difference for yourself, for your family, for your business, for your teammates, for your classmates, for your organizations, for your communities, for your churches. Think of all the places that you're involved in. Think of all the ways that you've had positive impact. We are proud to stand alongside you as you make a positive difference, however that means for you.
You know, often Shyla and I talk about the things in our lives where we have had a 100% success rate. And if you are here today, then you have had a 100% success rate on opening your eyes after a period of sleep. Congratulations, you did it. We are grateful both for the biological system that allows for you to be alive and for the fact that you opened your eyes and chose to come and spend your time with us.
We are also so grateful that many of you engage back with us. You send emails, you comment on our social media posts, you rate and review the podcast, you share it with your friends and family, you invite others in your organizations and within your trainings to learn from us. And that is a privilege we don't take lightly.
So here's what we know about you. You're growth oriented. You're freaking magnificent. You can do it. You have got this. And you've had a 100% success rate on at least one thing in your life. So you can do even more. And you have a couple of sisters in your corner who wholeheartedly believe in your success.
We're rooting for you and we're glad you're here.
This podcast was a production of Angel Phoenix Productions. Explore more episodes of this show or other great shows on the Angel Phoenix Podcast Network by visiting angelphoenix.com. The views expressed in this show do not necessarily represent those of Angel Phoenix Productions or its advertisers and may contain language that's unsuitable for younger listeners.